Hi there, and in this week's swing tip I want to talk to you about spinning those wedges. I know it's something a lot of you are keen to know how to do. There's nothing more exciting than seeing the ball grip on the green and zip back towards you. But just think of it for a second. Do you really want the ball to come back towards yourself? I know for a fact the tour pros are actually just looking to get the ball to stop dead so they can control their ball and work on their yardages far easier. But it is great fun to see that ball spinning on the green. There's a number of factors that influence this shot, and some of them are out of our hands. The conditions have a huge influence over the amount of spin or backspin you can see happening on the green. If the greens are soft, the conditions are wet, and the fairways are tightly cut, you're going to have a far greater chance of spinning the ball. We know at Weybrook Park, being a short course, it tends to stay very dry and can get firm through the summer. So our greens are not really conducive in spinning the ball. Well, spinning the ball backwards. But you should, with a good strike and good technique, be able to get some purchase on the ball to get it gripping and holding that green. And then when you go and play some softer courses, you may well see that ball zipping back. First thing, make sure you use a lofted club. This is a shot definitely from 100 yards in, so the loft of a sand iron, possibly a pitching wedge, are going to help you to generate that spin, because that backspin is what is giving you the height in those clubs. So to get the correct club, and then in your setup, you want to make sure, like I'm doing here, that your weight is favouring your left side by about 60-40. And you can also then see that the ball is positioned in the centre of the stance. If you really want it to zip, but go in a little bit lower, don't be worried about placing the ball further back towards that right hill. It will go lower, but you may get a bit more spin. So once you've got your address position, the backswing is about making sure you hinge your wrist. You can see here I've got a nice defined 90-degree angle there between my left forearm and shaft of the club. Once I've set that in the backswing, I want to really feel that I maintain that angle for as long as possible. You can see there, as I bring the club down into the ball, keeping the hands leading the club head. That's going to create a very steep and downward hit. You can see my hands are still leading the club head as I bring it to the ball there, and that's going to create that downward descending blow, causing maximum compression of the ball against the face, causing maximum spin. And that combination of ball compression and backspin from the loft of the club is what's going to potentially spin that ball backwards. Trying to hold that angle for as long as possible through the hit there, arms staying long and straight, creating that downward hit with really quite a deep divot. You feel quite punchy and restricted in the follow through, like you can see I'm doing there. You don't need that big long follow through like you would do for a driver. Okay, let's try that now with the ball. Weight favouring the left side, ball middle to slightly back, define wrist hinge down and hold that follow through. That's going to give you a chance of spinning those wedges on the green. I'm sure many of you will want to practice that, because as I say, it's not much more fun than seeing the ball spin on those greens. Good luck with it. Let me know how you get on, and speak to you all soon. Goodbye.